he recruited a few days ago. Na Nasarawa Lafia.
See, I wonder if this military, if they are granting an interview, I don't know if they don't see this kind of video. I don't understand. Is it not the same country that all these videos are flying up at them? The same thing that they said they did, they demolished this, they destroyed this, they destroyed it, but all this one is still the same country. It's still the same country that people cannot go to their farm. Anyways, listen to this video very well and listen to what this military personnel said on this interview. We come back and talk about it.
He recruited a few days ago. Na Nasarawa Lafia. Lekwan heba well equipped. Lekwan heba imofia kahana bakwe haye afukwa. Just now watch this video to the end. Ega afukwa. Lekwan ha igosigi na oburi ye nganga kahaputara ime. Ngwaga niile me equip like this. Onye kahachi ngwaga ejekwu. This is why you must vote yourself out of this deadly country. Any group open in the other group one side and vote. The wonder when equipped or who person some careful mama madaga ima kahasiaga. They always have this knife with them. Niger Quebec ama hepo bata Niger. Lekwa heba. Ibia na Nasarawa unwekwe ni dita Fulani people ibieba ma no ha nwake recruit ka ha bia Burundi vigilante na Nasarawa state. This people you better get na be ahead. Guys, if people are seeing it, unu na afia na anya unu. Ihe awu ko unu na afia na anya unu. Are you I know I some people. They no go here. They go think say we just there online, they make noise.
Recall that I said that the killing of these notable terrorist leaders took place across the various theaters of operations. And so you are hearing names that sound from the south, from the north, from the south, and from the north central. Others that we also took out in the tech quarter include Kachala, Baleri, Kachala, Halilu, also known as Buzu, Kachala, Ali, Gering Fadama, Kachala, Basiru Zakaria, and Ofen Emmanuel Igwe, among several others that were taken out in the third quarter of this year. Overall, the troops in the third quarter of this year neutralized 1,937 terrorists, arrested 2,782 suspects, and rescued 1,854 kidnapped hostages in the course of the third quarter operations of this year. Furthermore, troops recovered 1,304 weapons, 43,347 ammunition, and we denied the oil theft of an estimated sum of over 13 billion naira during the course of our operations in the third quarter of this year. Now I'll take you through our various operations, beginning with our operation in the northeast, Operation Hadinkai. The troops of Operation Hadinkai conducted operations deep into terrorist enclaves in the Sambisa forest, as well as in the Tumbus of the Lake Chad region. These operations, as you may know, targeted terrorist commanders and strongholds and yielded positive outcomes. Additionally, the operations denied the terrorists the ability to carry out major offensives, as well as diminished the terrorist offensive capabilities. Accordingly, the terrorists have not been able to carry out major offensive and therefore have been limited to low-level skirmishes and attacks, most of which are on soft targets. Troops neutralized several terrorist commanders in the northeast, some of which include Munzir Arika, Sani Daila, Amir Mudu, Dan Fulani Dunguzu, Abu Dada, Bakura, Chiki, and Aburia, among several others. Overall, during the third quarter of this year, the troops of Operation Hadinkai neutralized 792 terrorists, arrested 606 suspects, and rescued 476 kidnapped hostages. The troops of Operation Wildstroke conducted operations to combat security threats posed by armed bandits, kidnappers, terrorists, violent extremists, gun runners, farmer headers, clashes, and so on. Accordingly, troops' offensive operations significantly mitigated security challenges in Benue, Nasarawa, and Taraba states, which comprise the area of operation for Operation Wildstroke. The key threats faced by troops in this operational theater include terror activities by various militia groups, farmer header clashes between headers and indigents. Other threats include kidnapping for ransom, mostly by header militias, gun running activities largely by indigents of Benue, Nasarawa, and Taraba states. Nevertheless, troops' onslaught largely degraded the potency of the terror groups within the theater and neutralized several terror leaders and commanders. These include, and is not limited to, the following: Rimami, also known as Omo, we took him out. Tekimbi, Njoku, Jacob, Nzige, Abdulkadri Yaya, Kingsley, Matthew, Ali Ibrahim, Yusuf Musa, Usman Umar, and several others. I am very pleased to tell you all these people are dead as we have wiped them off the battlefield. Now to the southeast, where we have Operation Udoka. The troops of Operation Udoka conducted rigorous clearance operations across the southeast theater of operations, and these operations diminished the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra and their Eastern Security Network terror group, and maintained peace within the region. The troops also curtailed the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra and their Eastern Security Network cohorts, being the major cause of insecurity in the southeast region. Other security threats witnessed in the southeast region during the period include illegal bunkering, as well as oil theft activities, weapon and ammunition trafficking, kidnap for ransom, cultism, assassinations, and communal clashes. During the third quarter of the year, troops of Operation Udoka conducted clearance operations. They equally conducted raids and other offensive activities to tackle the insecurity in the southeast region. Significantly, troops conducted combined operations with other security services and invaded fortified indigenous people of Biafra and their Eastern Security Network cohorts' strongest hideout in the Moda Valley, which is in Osu local government area of Imo State. Additionally, troops effected the arrest of one Monday Olichi Ugu alias Beef 44 camp. During search of the camp, several corpses in shallow graves were exhumed within the camp vicinity. This just tells you the dastardly acts that these IPOB people do. Additionally, troops arrested high-profile members of the indigenous people of Biafra and their Eastern Security Network cohorts, such as one Mr. Oruha Oyebuchi at Agu local government area of Enugu State. He and several others are assisting in ongoing investigation. Troops also neutralized and arrested notorious extremists, gun runners, as well as kidnappers in the course of operations. And these include Ofen Emmanuel, Ejim Anthony Wisdom, Ogona Igwe, Joseph Ogochukwu Ali, Chika Oko, Sunday Obo, and Nena Nkoli. Troops also conducted raid on notorious gun runner and weapon fabricator's house, identified as Chief Solomon. He is also known as Ogbuefi at Ebo Iburutu in Abi local government area in Cross River State. Overall, the troops of Operation Udoka recovered 47 AK-47 rifles, arrested 240 suspects, and rescued 75 kidnapped hostages. The troops also recovered 47 pump-action weapons, 384 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, among others. Overall, in the course of operations, troops of Operation Udoka neutralized 180 combatants, arrested 354 IPOB members, and rescued 148 kidnapped hostages during the third quarter of this year. Troops recovered 3,456 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, among several other items recovered in the course of operations. Now, in summarizing, I would say that on the whole, troops are keeping pressure on terrorists until they are totally defeated. We are focused on destroying both their military capabilities as well as their will to fight. Destroying the enemy's will to fight means winning the war, and therefore we must destroy their will to fight. We are attacking any threat we identify, and we are removing it. Our war objective is to destroy these terror groups, decapitate them, and erode their ability to wage terror and attack against our citizens. And we will get the job done. We are closer to the end than at the beginning. I assure you of that. Thank you very much.
If you listen to that, I don't understand why you will come and explain like this. So you want us to believe that, okay, there is no insecurity in this country, that you guys have successfully destroyed this insecurity, dismantle the insecurity, their base, their everything. Leave the insecurity in the north, you say, in the east side. In fact, a lot of problems. It's everywhere. And this video is recent, and it's not far out there. And are they not seeing this? That's just my question. Are they not seeing it? So this one is telling us that this insecurity of eating will not end anytime soon. Forget all this, what they are saying. They are only telling you what you need to know, what you need to hear. That's what they are telling you. It's not as if truly they have successfully fought these people, and these people are no longer there. This Fulani henchmen, this, that. No, they have not. They are just telling us what we need to hear. Just like giving us a hope to say, yes, no doubt, they are trying, they are working, but hey, you have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. Anyways, share this video. What's your opinion?